Hello everyone, my name is İpek and I'm a first year electrical and electronics engineering student at the Bilkent University. And today I'm going to present you my Physics 101 lab project to you. And the main aim of my experiment is to investigate how terminal velocities of a marble change according to the different fluids viscosities. In order to do my experiment, I used three different transparent tubes, three different fluids which are olive oil, sunflower oil and water, a stopwatch, a camera and a ruler. Before I started to perform my experiment, I initially conducted preliminary trials to see where the marble starts to move with the terminal velocity and which fluids will be the optimum fluids for this experiment. Now let's look at my experiment. I repeated this process 5 times for each liquid so that I can obtain multiple trials, which allowed me to calculate an average terminal velocity and reduce the effect of random errors. I gently released the ball at the top of the marked distance without giving it any initial push to ensure a free fall. As the ball passed the start mark, I started the stopwatch and I stopped it when the ball reached the end mark. After I performed 5 trials for each bottle and fluid, I take the mean of these values of time, and then with this formula I found the terminal velocity, the practical terminal velocity, so that I can compare with the theoretical terminal velocity which I found with this formula. When I compare the theoretical terminal velocity and my practical terminal velocities, I found these percentage errors. After I ensured that my data was relatively reliable with the percentage errors that I obtained, I decided to plot an viscosity versus terminal velocity graph. As you see in my graph, my R-square value of my data is 0.967, which concludes that there's a strong relationship between viscosity and terminal velocity. And the Pearson R value for my data is minus 0.985, which shows that there's a strongly negative relationship between viscosity and terminal velocity. Even though there are some errors due to my reaction time or the temperature changes throughout the bottles which affects the viscosity values, or maybe my inconsistencies with the releasing heights of the marbles, still from the relatively low percentage errors, I can conclude that my data was reliable, and from the low uncertainties that I have calculated, I can still conclude that my data was relatively reliable and accurate. And as a result, I have concluded that there is a strong negative relationship between viscosity and the terminal velocity. Thanks for watching me.